Alright, you know what you should do instead of watching this movie? You should go into Jimmy Fallon's fucking YouTube channel and type in Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart doing lip syncing. It is 10 times funnier than this movie. Seriously, just fucking do it. It's free. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your money on this movie. Don't do it. Alright, so Get Hard is a comedy star. Will Ferrell, who is this rich entrepreneur guy, you know, he's doing his thing, he's on Wall Street, he's making millions and millions and millions of dollars, but then he gets framed for embezzling money, you know, sort of like Jordan Belfort of Wolf of Wall Street. He's that guy. Except he gets framed for it, so he didn't actually do the wrong thing. And so he's been sentenced to 10 years in maximum security prison, and he's got 30 days to sort out his shit. And on the other hand, you got Kevin Hart in this movie, who's this down this luck guy. He's running a car wash. He's trying to save up for some money, like 30 grand or some shit, so he can put a deposit on a house, so he can get his kid out of this shitty school and whatnot. And so Will Ferrell comes up to Kevin Hart and he's like, "Hey, you've been in jail before. Teach me how to survive in jail, because I'm just this generic, stereotypical white guy who's just going to get his ass raped." And they actually say that he's going to get his ass just pounded. So Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart are pretty funny in this movie. You know, they got some good chemistry, they got some good back and forth. But for a lot of bits, the back and forth is just irrelevant. You're just like, okay, you got some funny dialogue, you got some funny moments here, but I just don't care about it. It's not that funny in the context of the movie. This movie just didn't make me laugh that much. I got like, you know the scenes in the trailer where he's like walking down the street, he's like in the black neighborhood and he's like dressed head to toe in dipshit outfit. Moments like that are what made me laugh. The trailer moments that made you laugh in the trailer are the moments in this movie that are going to make you laugh, and that's it. The entire movie really is based around Kevin Hart training Will Ferrell to, you know, to survive in prison. But the fact is, you're going, but he didn't do anything wrong. Why is he going to prison? Surely by the end of this movie, he's going to just not go to prison in the first place, which makes this whole training thing completely ridiculous and irrelevant. And it does end up being completely ridiculous and irrelevant. This movie was just too long. It just had too many punchlines just shoved right into your face to make jokes work, or just to make jokes happen in general, and they don't work, they don't hit. And this movie's 2 hours. It should have been an hour, 30 minutes, 15-minute skit on Saturday Night Live. Now, I love Will Ferrell in a lot of things. He's pretty funny in this. He puts absolutely everything into this role he can. That's what he always does. He gets so into character, it's hilarious. And Kevin Hart, I like his stand-up. I like what he does. He's pretty funny as well. He works in this movie. But the movie itself doesn't work. T.I.'s pretty funny. He's like the best, he is the best character besides Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart. Literally, the best character. Just none of these jokes hit, none of the jokes worked, and they just went back to the well again and again and just pointed out the whole racial stereotype thing. Scenes are just put into this movie to just escalate the whole racial stereotype shit. Will Ferrell is just constantly just the white guy. You get it already. You get it after the first 10 minutes, after the first 2 jokes they make of it. He's white. Kevin Hart is black. We get it, but no, we have 2 hours of constant jokes talking about how white he is, how he's not going to survive in prison, how stereotypical black people are, how we perceive black people in Hollywood and shit. It's just like, none of it works. There is literally a scene put in this movie that is just a bunch of white racists put in this movie that Will Ferrell has to infiltrate so he can survive on the inside, so we can get them on his side, and so he doesn't die in prison. And it's just a constant thing of Nazis and Jews and fucking racial slurs and black people and a bunch of white redneck racists. It's put into the movie to be like, there's racism in the world. And then you know in these movies where there's 2 people from completely different worlds have to team up and they get this thing going, you know at some point they're going to have that scene, they're going to have that moment where there's conflict between and they separate, and then in the end they come together for the final resolution. Well, in this movie, that conflict lasts for about 10 minutes. Not even that, 10 minutes in the story. I'm talking about 2 minutes in the actual movie. They have their little confrontation. They're not happy because Will Ferrell finds out that Kevin Hart didn't actually go to prison, then what he's been teaching him is bullshit. And in the next scene, after Will Smith has some black chick twerk for him, they're friends again. It's all good. I'm sorry if I spoiled the movie for you, but seriously, you've seen this movie before. You've seen it done a lot better. You don't need to see this movie. So Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart are great. The story is just nothing. The script is just bad. I just didn't enjoy this movie. I got a couple chuckles. The fucking trailer scenes, they made me chuckle, but I've already seen them 10 times over because this trailer would not stop playing at the cinema I go to. It's too long, it's too drawn out, the jokes just fall flat after the first 3 times you hear them. So in the end, guys, I'm just going to tell you right now, don't go see this movie. Anyway, guys, that's all we got time for today. If you've enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that like button straight down below. Make sure you comment down below. Are you going to go see Get Hard? Have you seen Get Hard? What did you think of it? Make sure you comment down below, let me know. And of course, guys, if you want to see so much more movie news, reviews, trailer reviews, and anything else happening in the world of movies, make sure you click right here. I'll see you guys next time.